Good morning. My name is HERMO PAGTAKHAN. I'm here at the Alberta Legislature to cover live the United Nurses of Alberta rally against the cutbacks by the KENNEY government. And I'm here to cover the event on behalf of the Philippine Media Association in Alberta, the Alberta Filipino Journal, and the Notify app by PROXSMART. So you can see the Yuna is here already. Say hi. You're live.
It's permanently open. The workers united shall never be defeated. 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 The workers united shall never be defeated.
Solidarity! 1st of 2019 because of the commitment made exactly 1 year ago today. Yeah. The integrity of our pension plans became something we didn't have to worry about again, which, remember, we had even colder valleys. But today, here we are, standing in the cold outside this same building as the UCP government tries to renege on that decision and breaks that promise. Now being proposed by the UCP government actually take us farther back than we were as of March 1st of this year. The UCP Bill 22 in effect removes joint trusteeship and puts our pension plans under the control of the Minister of Finance. No other major plan in Canada is subject to political interference. And get our government to keep the pension promise that was made nearly 30 years ago was a tough fight. 5 years ago, I was one of the thousands of Albertans who stood up for retirement security. Yeah. Letters to the finance minister, we called our MLAs and we rallied in minus 30-degree weather against changes that the former progressive government tried to impose that would put our retirement security at risk. Some of you, many of you, may have been there with me. Yes. Today, we're back fighting for our retirement security as the government tries to put politics back into the decision-making process. And it's not just the LAPP that we are fighting for. The Kenney government has also indicated he wants to remove Alberta from the Canada Pension Plan. These pension plans won't save money for taxpayers. These pension changes won't save money for taxpayers, and they will only put our retirement security at risk. And I remind people with respect to CPP, Jason Kenney was part of the Harper government that wanted and did, but in return, did raise the CPP retirement age from 65 to 67. Just a hint as what would be coming should they have control over our Our deeply concerned by this government's plans to interfere in our collective bargaining process and roll back our wages. Professional nurses are the backbone of health in Alberta and around the world. They put up the money for their own pensions and they work hard for their pay. And rolling back nurses' pay won't do anything to solve the shortage of nurses that is already felt in Alberta. Alberta nurses shouldn't have to pay for big tax cuts Your hours, cutting your wage
A crusader for democracy, Rachel.
Union power.
Jason Kenney is the guy that's coming after your pensions. You know, he is a career politician. It's all he knows. And he gets all the perks of that career of choice, including the richest, fattest, six-figure pension paid out from Ottawa. No matter what, but you pay into a group plan and you all work very hard to keep it healthy. Your money for your retirement, and you deserve a say on what happens to it. The guys behind those closed windows with their big signs up there, they think they know better. They think they can take their pension and invest it wherever they want. And we know we can't let them do this. In fact, we cannot let Jason Kenney get his little hands anywhere near your pension. Nursing is one of the hardest jobs. I know that back when I used to work for you, and I saw what you did every day. I know how hard you work. You want to see people at their lowest, at their most vulnerable, when they're suffering, scared, and ashamed. But we see the difference that your work makes. We see the relief on a parent's face when they learn their child will be okay, and the joy and celebration when someone beats the odds, and you give them hope and optimism throughout those journeys. You care for our families, our kids, and our seniors. And you are owed a fundamental level of respect from every single person who works on your behalf behind us in this building. Unfortunately, they don't seem to get that. They don't understand the life-changing care that you provide. This budget is jam-packed with bad ideas and broken promises, not the least of which is Jason Kenney's $4.7 billion no-job corporate handout. And one of the worst of those promises, broken promises, has to be the delayed health care, the delayed hospitals, the longer waits for diagnostics, the cut of over $100 million for registered nurses specifically. All of this is a disgraceful, broken promise to the Albertans that it's going to put more pressure on our health care system. And who does he expect to pick up the slack? All of you. And your reward? Well, if all goes according to plan, you and every other hard-working public servant in this province is going to pay for all that hard work by taking a 5% wage hike.
Fall down the stairs.
You voted for it, that's not what anyone voted for, because they did not tell Albertans that's what they were going to do. And this is what we see headline after headline about private planes and swanky trips for him and his friends. So let's recap. While he flies around on private planes, you work harder. While his gas paid $11 Oh, good stuff. So it is time for all of us as Albertans to speak up. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your families, talk to your patients, talk to random strangers. Really, talk about what we need our Alberta back, where everyone's playing by the same set of rules, where government serves Albertans and not the other way around, and where the hard work of nurses and public servants are rewarded, not attacked. My friends, we can do this together.
That's right!
As hard as you work together in your work sites, keeping Albertans healthy and safe, they're willing and ready to work as hard and as diligently with you on the streets, because if that's why we have to take it, that's why we will take it. AUP members, first of all, I want to thank any of you and all of you who have attended our information tickets across the province. AUP members have been holding them on various work sites since the summer, since Bill 9 came in, and now they're there, still organizing those info tickets. Having you, the members, on those picket lines, supporting our members has been fantastic, and I want to thank you on their behalf. Thank you. Sisters, brothers, fellow workers, we know we're all in this together. This isn't an attack on one union or another. This is an attack on all hard-working frontline workers in this province. And together, we will stand up and we will fight back. And we've been preparing our members to take direct action whenever, wherever necessary, and they will, and I know you will be there to support us. Thank you so much, because in this province right now, there's no justice. Where there's no justice, there is no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
of the Canadian Union of Public Employees.
Thank you, friends, sisters, and brothers, for being here. It's wonderful to see you all. Just before I start, Rachel talked about parents who nurses take care of. I was one of those parents 6 years ago when my son was ill, and I want to thank all the nurses here, and especially for the service. So back in June, I stood inside this building, where it was warmer, and I asked on that day that Bill 9 was passed, the attack on the Charter Rights and Freedom and our bargaining rights and our free association, what Jason Kenney would do next. And now we know what he will do. He will support a law that discriminates against people for who they are. He will talk about, he will remove our retirement savings from us. He will take away our independence. He will use arbitrary state power to remove private rights and private retirement that has been guaranteed to us by a former premier, by a former government. He is using power to divide us. What do we say to this? State power. We will stand up against authoritarianism. We will stand up for each other. We will say Albertans are together. We will say that Albertans will not be divided from one another. We will not tolerate a government that takes away our rights, where to work, where to live, who to love, perhaps even what country we live in. We will say no to this. We will resist. We will take the streets. We will stand up. Who's Alberta? Alberta! Who's Alberta? Alberta! Who's Alberta? Alberta!
Second last, I'd like to introduce to you Greg Jeffrey. Greg Jeffrey is the past president of the Alberta Teachers Association.
There's not many teachers in the crowd this morning. They are working hard. I say that with a little trepidation. During the election, this government misled us. They said no cuts to frontline workers. We are getting reports of immediate layoffs in Alberta's $275 million less in the budget for public education.
That's crazy.
Well, we're here this morning to talk about pension. The Alberta Teachers Retirement Fund is one of the best managed pension funds in this country. Its earnings, which include the investment costs over whatever time frame you want to look at, far exceed those of AIMCO. There are no cost savings to be had here. We've heard figures of it to save a teacher $500 a year.
No.
Well, teachers are only paying about $111 a year towards the investment costs of their pension. So that's some pretty interesting mathematics.
Math is hard.
I have to believe that our premier was not educated in the province. So why is this happening? That, I think, is the most dangerous question facing us this morning. Why does this government want all of the public sector pensions together in one place? I think it's to do nasty things to us. They've had joint governance with the teachers in the ATRF for over 80 years. It's worked wonderfully. We made big sacrifice in 1992 and increase our pension payments to in excess of 10% of salary to deal with the government not making payments up front and mismanagement at that point, but we fixed the unfunded liability of our pension plan. It is in fabulous shape. They want to get their hands on our money to use it for their The question that remains is, will we let that happen? Together, the workers of Alberta, the public service of Alberta will stand strong. We will stand up for our rights, and we will not allow this pension deal to happen.
The Alberta labor movement is united. We are united in defense of your collective bargaining rights. We are united in defense of your pensions. We are united in defense of the services that you provide to Albertans every day. On the subject of your pension, and I'm going to read that statement to you this morning. For the past 2 days, Albertans have been justifiably preoccupied with the implications that Bill 22 has for democracy in this province. Most people agree that no one, including the most powerful politicians, should be above the law. So many people are outraged and alarmed by the UCP's decision to fire the legislature's independent elections commissioner. Even Donald Trump was not able to fire the special prosecutor who was investigating him. Sisters and brothers, that is exactly what Jason Kenney and the UCP are trying to do with Bill 22. But as bad as it is, this is not the only problem with the legislation introduced this week by the UCP. Bill 22 is, without a doubt, an attack on our democracy, but it is also an attack on the pension security of literally hundreds of thousands of Albertans. Every day in every corner of our province, billions of workers make contributions to funds designed to provide them with some measure of security in their retirement years. For example, all workers pay 5% of their wages into CPP. These contributions are matched by their employers. Most public sector workers also pay an additional 10% of their salaries into their workplace pensions, like yours. It is these huge pools of personal savings that Premier Jason Kenney and his UCP government have targeted with Bill 22. In the case of the UCP wants to redirect billions of dollars that Albertans contribute to the plan every year into a new Alberta-only plan. Experts agree that it would cost millions of dollars to withdraw from CPP, and if they set up a separate Alberta plan, they also agree that an Alberta-only plan would be less portable and much more vulnerable to economic downturn. In the case of Alberta's biggest public sector pension plan, your plan, the local authorities' pension plan, the UCP wants to assert government control over the pension boards that we control right now and remove the option that these plans currently have of switching fund managers in the event they lose confidence in AIMCO.
Hands up!
Hands up! The thing that all of these changes have in common is power. The UCP wants to control the billions and billions of dollars that millions of individual Albertans have been saving diligently for their own retirements. In response to this blatant grab for money and control, we, the representatives of more than 300,000 working Albertans, have a three-part message for the Premier and members of his government. First, it's not your money. The millions of Albertans who saved it month after month, year after year, how can a party that styles itself as a champion of individual rights be so cavalier with other people's money? Second, you don't have our permission. You never mentioned sweeping changes to Alberta's retirement system in the recent election, so you do not have a mandate to do any of this. Third, you don't have the confidence of the people who this money really belongs to. Working Albertans did not ask the UCP to interfere in the administration of their pensions, nor do they have the confidence that they will run these plans in a fair or responsible way. In fact, we're worried that what the UCP is attempting to do is use other people's money to create a huge political slush fund to finance their pet projects and an agenda that has not yet been articulated to the public and which most people would not feel comfortable using their life savings to support. On behalf of all working Albertans, we demand that you keep your hands off.
Solidarity! Solidarity! Solidarity!
And with that, that concludes the rally by United Nurses of Alberta in conjunction with the other Alberta unions. Rally against the cutbacks and the interference by the Kenney government on the pension of ordinary Albertans. For more details, I invite you to watch our talk show. Its topics by the privileged are. We'll announce it subsequently. Okay. This is HERMO PAGTAKHAN reporting live from the Alberta Legislature on behalf of the Philippine Media Association in Alberta, the Alberta Filipino Journal, and the Notify app by PROXSMART. Thank you, everyone. See you later. Follow our programs. The topics by privilege are God bless all. Goodbye.